Good morning, Vietnam. Well, that might be way past the movie time frame of your era. So if you've heard that movie before, Robin Williams, Good Morning Vietnam?
No, I don't even know what you're talking
You
about.
don't even get it.
Nope.
Okay, so this is episode 2. We can't be talking about Robin Williams and Good Morning Vietnam, but every time I'm getting used to this thing, it's really bizarre, that I just feel like I'm a sexy late night DJ voice. You're not laughing. None of my jokes are funny.
No, I'm sorry.
Okay, so anyways.
You're trying.
I'm trying, but trying's lying. So what we were going to get into, so my corny jokes are not working for you at all because you're not laughing. So what I want to get into is lead gen. And the thing with lead gen that everyone's hoping to watch or learn and understand is just the quick answer, the quick medicine, the quick pill that says, oh, that's how he does it. That's the magic pill. That's the secret. It really isn't. Lead gen really starts with practice, and practice is practicing your scripts. So every agent, even including yourself, hates sounding robotic on practicing verbatim a script. Yes or no?
Absolutely.
Okay, be honest. Tell me how much you love it.
What? Role playing?
Yeah.
I hate it.
Okay, but you know your script.
But it's extremely beneficial.
So you just let the cat out of the bag. I was supposed to say role playing first.
Wait, you said that in the beginning.
I didn't say it. I said lead gen.
Oh.
Ah. Okay, so anyways,
Practice.
it is, yes, practice.
Okay, well, practice equals role playing, and role playing equals you won't suck on the phone when you're actually in the game.
Correct. So with that being said, what we're going to do this episode is, before we go into the meat and the potatoes and the magic pill and the magic formulas and the cool scripts and the scripts that people never even heard of that I have that I'm actually going to open up to the public, which I promise you've never heard one of my Fizbo scripts ever, okay? Or my limited service scripts, which people don't even know what limited services are and if there's a really script for that. So some of the stuff I play in a sandbox that's really gray. It's a really gray area. And some of the things that I do coach and I do train may not be for everybody. But one of the things I want them, as far as everyone that's watching, is how we role play and how I expect you to role play at home. The biggest thing with role play is being honest and being real and being authentic. And it might be, you might say, Jason, I can't do that. That's like over the top. You're obnoxious. And I'm like, yep, that's me, obnoxious. So if you're not that person, that's okay. You just need to tailor your personality to the script. And you got to personalize it and then customize it to what flows with you as far as what makes you comfortable. Do you understand what I mean?
So am I supposed to memorize the script or am I not? Because you said I don't want to sound like a robot, and then you're saying that, oh, I'm going to give you all these really cool scripts that no one's ever heard of.
Correct.
But then I'm not supposed to memorize them.
You memorize it, so then you customize it. So once you memorize the meat and the potatoes of the script, you're going to know where to go or dodge and weave any objection that comes your way. But you got to know the meat and the potatoes of the script, the main points of what you want to cover and not forget. So then when you customize it, you internalize it, you personalize it, it just sounds smooth. It's really smooth because it's who you are. You're not going to be me and I'm not going to be you. Your audience and your personality is definitely different than mine. All we need to do is memorize the script that you have. It's going to be uncomfortable. But then when you get good at it, you're going to see how the role play works. So we're going to go ahead and demonstrate what role playing at the Asa Team
looks like.
Yeah, pretty much in depth. And basically what I want them to know is go ahead and be a jerk, which
obviously.
Don't be easy on me.
Obviously.
Make me stumble.
Easy.
Okay. So I probably will. But for the most part, the harder you are with me, the level of difficulty you are as the seller on the other line is going to improve my skills as far as the person for the next call, for the next call, for the next call. So when I go over, we're going to do the first thing. We're going to do for sale by owner. We're going to go ahead and say you're selling your house. It's a 4-2 with the pool in, let's say, Avalon Park. Those of you familiar with Avalon Park in Florida, it's in East Orlando. Those who are not familiar with Avalon Park, don't live in Florida, just presents it's in East, wherever part of you live on. So basically, it's a 4-2. The house is probably, say they're asking 500. It's really no. The house is probably around 600, and they're asking 675. Okay. I'm not even going to go ahead and give her a heads up of what kind of actress she wants to be.
It's going to be a surprise.
It's going to be a surprise. So I'm going to go in cold, like I normally do on the phone, and like I normally teach. and you're just going to go ahead and flow with it. Yeah, I had an itch. Is that kind
Yeah,
of?
they're going to see it.
Oh, it's okay. I mean, did a booger come out?
Nope, you're good. What do you say boogers are in Spanish?
Mocos. Okay. So anyway, that's my Mexican side. Viva Mexico. Anyway, that's another story.
Nope,
I can't do that. That's too
not
much.
Yet, not
okay.
yet.
Okay. Cool.
Ease them into it.
Ease them into it. Okay. I don't know if I
Scare 'em
can.
all away.
I'm not going to ease anybody into what I'm going to say
you
next.
never do.
Okay. Cool. So we're going to go. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with ring ring.
Hello?
Hello. Hi. Is this Jasmin?
Yeah.
Jasmin. Did I catch you on an off day today?
No, who's this?
This is Jason. I'm a local realtor in Avalon Park.
Yeah, I'm not working with a realtor. Don't want a realtor. I already have one.
Okay. Just curious. I was calling about the house that you have on 123 Banana Street, but you sound really stressed out.
No, just living life.
Okay. So now you sound a little happier, because in the first call that I just made right now, I thought you were going to hang up on me. You're not going to hang up on me. I'm just have some questions about the house, are you?
I was about to hang up on you.
Okay.
What kind of questions do you have? Don't waste my time, though.
Okay, awesome. So did you see your post on Zillow?
Yeah, of course I did.
Okay. Did you see where your phone number's at?
No.
Okay. Do you know where buyers are looking at the post or your phone number?
What do you mean? My phone number's on the description.
It is? Is it like where? Do you know where? Can you pull it up real quick?
Yeah, it says it's at the bottom.
It's at the bottom.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Do you know where my phone number is?
How'd you get your phone number on my listing?
Oh, so you know I'm on your listing then.
I'm confused.
Okay, no problem. So what I'm going to explain to you real quick is I work with Zillow. I'm one of the premier agents with Zillow, and I buy zip codes in 32828. With that being said, your number is really hard to find on the post. My number is either on the top, on the bottom. It's somewhere in there, but a lot of the buyers are moved to follow where to contact the agent. And when they say contact agent, they call me or one of my 15 other peers that are marketed on Zillow. So your number hardly gets seen by any of the buyers. So what happens is all the buyers are calling me thinking I'm the owner or I'm the listing agent. Does that make sense? Like, you're probably having nothing but realtors trying to get your house to be listed, correct?
Yep.
Cool. So how many buyers have you got from it?
Not a lot.
So it's all realtors trying to get the listing, right?
Pretty much, and they're really annoying.
Okay. So do you understand why all the buyers are kind of calling my phone?
Well, then why wouldn't you just? Because if there's an agent that brings a buyer, that's cool. But then why is no one bringing a buyer?
Well, because they're scared to call you.
Well, you're calling me.
Yeah, and look how long I had to stay on the phone with you to at least start talking to you. You almost hung up on me.
Yeah, because everyone's annoying. They all sound the exact same.
So what you're saying now is I'm not annoying.
You are also annoying. I said, don't waste my time. What do you want?
Okay, but so far you like me.
What do you want?
Okay.
And what did you say your name was?
Jason.
Okay. What do you want?
Okay. What I want to know is, when are you doing an open house?
I'm not doing an open house.
Okay. When are you doing? Well, hold on. Time out. So how could the public go see your house?
They can schedule a showing.
Oh, we got to schedule an appointment with you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. So we can go look at it at 8 o'clock in the morning?
No.
We can look at it at 11 o'clock in the afternoon.
Well, in the afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
Like 11 a.m. or 11 p.m.?
Well, 11 a.m. I say 11s are my afternoons because I wake up at 4:30.
Well, aren't you cool? No, I work a lot, so it's on my time.
Oh, okay. It's on your time. So the buyers that can go look during the day, they can't go in your house.
I could maybe have like my neighbor across the street go show it or unlock the door.
Okay, cool. Your neighbor has all the details on your house.
I can just tell them it, or if they have any questions, they can just call me.
Okay. Can I make an appointment just so I can save a lot of time and energy? Can I make an appointment with you so you can go ahead and give me the description? I can take some of my own pictures. I can walk through the house and you can give me a preview of it.
Yeah, well, you said you had questions about it. What kind of questions do you have?
Well, I mean, for one, how big is the lot?
I don't know, like it's probably half an acre.
Oh, so you don't know? Okay. Well, what about, do you have the salvage disclosures already filled out that you can give me a copy when I come by?
What?
Salvage disclosures.
No? What's that?
Oh, okay. So I can do that I can give you a copy of salvage disclosures. Anytime you're selling a house, you're supposed to disclose everything that's wrong with the house that you might know of, or you repair, like if you had termites, you fixed it. So anything, like you put a new roof on it. It says in the comments, you put a new roof, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. You put a new roof. So that's a salvage disclosure. You disclose what you just did.
So they can just ask me about it.
No, legally, you got to have salvage disclosures that you sign off by the buyers. So when you submit an offer, the buyers have to sign off on it.
Okay.
Does that help you out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
I can have my assistant email it to you just so you can have a copy. So if I can't go see it this week, what's your email real quick so I can send it over to you?
It's my first and last name at yahoo.com.
Yahoo! I'm sorry, I just had to do that.
No, still not laughing at your corny jokes.
Okay. You're supposed to stay on script, okay?
I am.
Okay. So anyways, let's go back into the...
You're off script. Come on.
I know, but you didn't know I have corny jokes.
I did, because you made like 5 corny jokes on the one call.
Okay, back into script mode. Okay, so now I'm back on the phone, and I'm calling you, and I'm going back into your salvage disclosures. I'm sending you over the salvage disclosures. The other questions I had, so you're not doing open houses. You said you're paying a buyer's agent something?
Yeah, probably like, I don't know. I haven't really thought about it. Probably like 1%.
1%? Okay, that's fantastic. And then what are you doing as far as making sure that the buyer's approved?
I don't know. If they send me an offer, then they'll be approved. That's kind of how it works, right?
Yeah, sort of, kind of. And then the other thing is if someone was to submit an offer, who's your title company or your attorney?
I use my neighbor's title company.
Awesome. What's that company name?
I don't know what it's called.
Okay. Hey, just one more question too, and then I can make time to see. Is the mornings or afternoons or evenings better for you for me to come by and take a look at the house?
Well, I'm pretty busy, so you're kind of got to schedule it when you can.
Okay. So like, are you working at 7 o'clock at night?
I'm a baker, so I work all the time.
Okay. You do sleep, don't you? Or you're a vampire?
I'm a vampire.
You're a vampire.
Which is why I said don't waste my time.
I
got cupcakes to bake.
Are they like made out of blood?
Ew. No.
Okay. You said you're a vampire.
Oh my God. Okay.
Okay. Anyways, so what I'm trying to get at, I'm going to go ahead and make you stumble on every type of role play I do. Now,
are you done yet? You didn't hang
I
up.
am done because I'm trying to get to you because I'm making you laugh and joke because we're talking face to face. On our typical role play, we don't do this face to face. We're on the phone and we go through it. But what I want to get at so that everybody can understand that I want you guys to practice role playing being very difficult. There's not one objection that I'm not going to be able to overcome. There's no way a seller's going to say, no, they're not going to meet me. The first thing I do just in this role play is I'm going to try to build rapport. Immediately on any new client that you're trying to go for FSBO, expires, withdrawals, anything like that, they're going to put the guard up and the guard's up and they're going to protect themselves. They're not going to want to be talked to. So you got to break that guard as quickly as possible. It's called an icebreaker. The next thing you got to do is you got to go ahead and throw out something that they're not prepared for. They're all prepared for the 100th caller is another realtor going through the same boring script. You got to go ahead and come out with some stuff that they're not ready for. Like, hey, when's your open house? They're not ready for that question. Hey, do you have salvage disclosures? They're not ready for that question. Hey, how big is the lot? Most people don't know. So if you can look out for things on the actual listing, on the Zillow listing, look out for things to throw them off their game. You throw them off their game, then they're not prepared for the next question. Does that make sense?
Basically, why are you going to throw me off my game? What's the point of that?
Good question. I'm glad you asked me.
Oh, why, thank you.
So you want to throw someone off their game because they're prepared to go ahead and answer the questions that they've been beaten up with for the last 2 days, 3 days, first hour, 2 hours. So the questions that keep coming at them are the same ones. Why aren't you listening with a realtor? Well, you know I can get more money for you. Why you have your house price so? Why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? Why don't you do this? Right? So what I do is I throw out questions to them that they have not heard of. Like, what size is your lot?
Yep.
See? So also, is your fence, if I can't see pictures of their backyard, is your yard fenced out?
Honestly, I was getting too into it. When you were asking me questions, I was like, I don't even know the answer to these false questions. And I was like, maybe I can't do this on my own. Like, I was like in my head.
So this is what it says when you role play. I just don't want you just to role play whatever script you have or whatever script you're learning. You got to learn how to listen to the tonality. You got to listen to how hard you can make the role play happen. Look for all the objections that you run into on an open house, objections you run into calling buyers from the internet leads, objections you get from if you're calling FSBOs, expires, or withdrawals. Any objections you get, write them down. And then what you want to do is role play with someone else to see if they have an answer for it. So when you do role playing, don't do role playing just to role play and get through it. Role play after you memorize the script and then role play like if it's a real customer. Does that make sense?
Yeah, you want someone that's going to challenge you and not just make it easy.
Cool. It's almost like, jazz. When the guy came up to you on your first date, did you just say, yeah, I'll go out with you? Or did you kind of put him in the hot seat?
It depends.
It's an interview. It's an interview.
Was it Matthew McConaughey?
All right. With that being said, we're done. Thank you
Are
for
we doing another one, or are we just doing
No,
one?
I'm going to do the one role play now because I feel like I might on the next one, or when we go into more of the lead gen, I want to go ahead and give you a description and format it so that you can see on the other side what it looks like. So on this one, it was kind of a little bit taste. This is kind of a teaser to what's to come.
A little appetizer before the main course.
I think I'm just giving a little dessert. Kind of gets your palate a little bit sweet. Does that make sense? I don't even know if that makes sense.
That doesn't make any
makes
sense.
no
Dessert
sense.
comes at the
No.
end.
Well,
Dessert's the best part.
Well, see, being Mexican, sometimes they give us flan and
I don't
dessert.
like flan.
Oh, you don't even know what flan
It's
is.
so slimy.
So what do they give you, like cheesecake?
You like cheesecake.
So, okay, fine. We won't even go into it. But anyways, this was a teaser. We won't call it dessert. We'll just say it's an appetizer.
Thank you.
Okay, fine. I'll be that way. That's it. Talk to you
All
later.
right.